Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Farm, thinking right out here in the lab where I do what I do for you. I got something nice for you again today. You know how I do. Let's go. Rightism. 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. There's a message in the story for life. I give life lessons. You tune in and receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do it. Right thinking mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there. The question I asked, do you know you? It's rhetorical, but if you know how to answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do for you. A person who knows not, that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not, hey, it's simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believes and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my yacht, be true. Now, I've been on this God kick the last few weeks, I guess, I don't know, but when things are going good in life, I just gotta share it. I ain't here to preach about how good God is, but I got every now and then let you know how to get goodness from God, and that's right living. That's all. So I'll break it down for you philosophically. I'm not here to preach, oh, how good, blessed, no, but I've been doing all right, so I gotta share some of that with you. That's all. Again, life lessons. All right. Right thinkers, let's talk about the benefits of living a God-conscious lifestyle, aka spiritually disciplined lifestyle. If you're religious and you're not being blessed when daily, you faking the funk, so to speak. Why? Because if it's done right, if you're living and practicing a religious tenet or a religious philosophy or dogma, if it's done right, you should be blessed daily. I'm not religious, and I'm blessed daily. Why? Because I live right. The same tenets that y'all claim, I live and understand. That's how I get blessed. Not because I claim to be this or claim to be that. Nope. I live right. I do right. So I can teach a concept, a philosophy that if you practice it, you get the rewards just like I do. We call them blessings, okay, if you're religious. I call it God recognizing your good work. When I say I live right, I'm not here to brag or boast, no, but I do godly things. My actions and my deeds are for righteous and good deeds and good virtues, things to help others. I'm here daily to give you what you need to be what your best self, to know thyself. I'm here for you. That's godly. I see a lot of blessed religious people. Again, if you follow the tenets of said religion, you will be, again, blessed. Not every now and then. And I hear y'all say, well, God did it his time. No. That means you ain't, that's a cop-out for saying, well, today I was blessed because I did something right, but tomorrow I didn't get blessed. Why? I didn't do the right thing. It don't work that way. If you're doing right, living right, you're blessed every day. Simple as that. That I can attest to. And I keep telling you, I'm not a preacher. I'm not here to preach to you about God. I'm here to teach you how to get God's attention again. And why is that? When people bless, religious people, they living right. No other. Christ said, the way to the Father is through me, meaning righteous living, knowing thyself. He was on point. I ain't got an argument with that at all. I agree 100%. So if you follow that tenet, you'll be just fine. Again, it'll work if you follow it. For the belief system followers, just live by what y'all claim it is what y'all the commandment. That I ain't got a problem with that. And the people who I fellowship with, they do just that, and they doing just fine. Simple as that. Again, you have to be about what you talk about, meaning you got to live it. Religion just means you live a particular lifestyle. If it's Muslim, you live in an Islamic lifestyle. Jews, same thing. Christians, same thing. But it's a lot of fake going on, and that's my point. I could care less if you fake it. I ain't here to try to call you. I'm just here to make sure that if you know you think you're gonna get somebody faking, no, you ain't gonna get nothing out of that. But you can continue to fake it, have people believe and think you're getting something, and you really ain't. So that's why you get jealous. Those are called haters. Y'all turn to haters. But if you're about what you claim to be about, the proof of being the pudding. It ain't what I think, it's what he thinks. And that's the one who will bless you for the good deed that you do, that you claim you're such a good person. He'll let you know. I'm just saying, I'm getting mine. And I don't claim to be religious at all. Never will, never why. I fellowship with religious people. I'm not religious, but I practice a philosophy. So it's the way of life for me. Again, I'm explaining that to you. If you practice in religion, same thing. You do it, I do the same thing. But I'm spiritually disciplined, meaning I'm going to do the right thing. I'm holding myself accountable to do that. I don't need a religion to do that. I need God conscious to do that. And only because I practice it when daily, okay, I'm doing the right thing continuously. It don't go down and shut off. No, I'm going to continue to do the right thing. And I continue to be blessed for doing just that. So I'm not here to preach to you. I'm here to teach you. If you follow your understanding, and you'll be blessed too. Again, fellas, this one's for us. AKA the good life is, oh man, how did I get that in there? How did I get that? I don't know. I put that in there. Okay, look, I'm gonna tell you a curveball right quick, but I don't know how I got. Oh yeah. I know now. Excuse me. But I'm gonna do a lesson for my fellas, and the concept is gonna be life is like the little fella. When it's hard, you getting it. But when it's hard on you, you're the receiving it. So it ain't that good. But when it's soft, you can't beat it. In my Michael Jackson voice. But that was the lesson I'm gonna give, but I put it right here. Fellas, this one's for us, okay? Right, AKA the good life is like the little fella. When it's hard, you're getting it. When it's soft, you can't beat it. Right now, in life, I can't beat it. Well, I ain't got nothing. I'm over limp, and it's just as happy. I'm just as good as can be. But that's the concept. And it's okay to have a limp. Why? That means you're happy. And what's this? Now, this is one of that, where we at. This is one of the oldest concepts known to man. The saying, life is like the dick. It's hard, you're getting F. If it's soft, you can't beat it. That's the philosophy that all men understand. Women might not get the joke, okay? But if you can explain it to them, they might understand. But because they don't know, they can only assume and go by what they was told. And some of the stories you hear from the side, I'm like, oh, who been moving on? They don't get it. It's a man thing, all right? But watch this. And don't forget, you have, fellas, you got two heads. Okay, yeah. But guess what? Did you know Snake had two penises? Didn't you know that, did you? So we more like the snake than we knew. But fellas, watch this. If you're led by your lower head, lower nature, okay, you're headed for trouble. So let me be the first to tell you, stop. Don't let that thing take you. It's a good servant, but it's a bad leader. Don't let it lead you. Trust me, been there, done that. Young people, I tell my brother back in the day, you can't tell people to do what they think. I said, no, I just try to advise them. That's all. We ain't telling them nothing. Why? They ain't listening anyway. But when your lower head, AK, that's the ego self, lower nature, it wants what it wants. You know what it wants. Okay. I asked the girl back in the day, you believe in the hereafter? Yeah, well, then you know what I'm hereafter. The little fella said, let me in. So your lower head, the ego self, is not a right thinker. Once they get there, all thoughts is off. It's time to dance. Okay, so when you get there, it's probably too late. And he just want what? Pleasure. He want to do what he do. Okay, been there, done that. As you get older, you get better at it, hopefully. But I'm saying, contrary to that, you got old guys thinking they 20, 30 years old. Just because it's like that little blue thing make you, my man, this little thing up in your chest to tell you otherwise. Moving on. Strokes, heart attacks. Yeah. They're gonna go coming. Okay, you're gonna die coming, whatever you is nonsense. Yeah, in the middle of that activity because you satisfying that guy. Forgetting about this guy. Moving on. That's the concept. That's a man thing. All right. Now, I know some people, mostly. Whoa. Okay. No, one more lesson about the little fella. Use your head, higher self. Okay. Why? Because that self, the higher self, always does what? The right thing. Won't lead you wrong. That other guy, he don't know the right thing. He don't know one thing. He only know one thing. That's why you don't want him leading. Okay. When you want him, you let him do what he do, but don't let him lead you. That's my point. All right. That's the last lesson for that. But this head conscious, spiritual awareness, woke consciousness, God conscious will always do the right thing. That's why you listen to that one. I know some people, again, mostly belief system followers, Christians, Muslims, and Jews, don't like me being blessed daily. If you are religious and you're not being blessed, and you're going to be mad at me because I'm blessed and I don't claim religion, that's not my problem, that's yours. Watch this. I tell you why I'm blessed and how I'm blessed daily. Not every now and then. No, God, if I serve it right now, God, if I'm in need of your service, God, I need it right now. I don't need it when you decide to give it to me. I don't want to serve that God. I serve it right now, God. My God serves me when I need him. And when I went beyond that, I got scolded for not believing in him. Another life lesson. Again, serving him in earnest. You can have a conversation with him whenever you choose. Moving on. Not just when things are going bad. Oh, God. No, man, God talk on the regular. But watch this. I'll tell you I'm blessed when daily. I don't get my blessings every now and then. No. Now, how could that be? And I don't claim to be religious. The Jews are blessed. They don't do Christ. So everybody who ain't following your concept don't mean they're not getting to God. You can call God by multiple different names, and everybody do. But the thing you got to do to get his attention stays the same. That's my point. That's where I'm at. When you have accumulated or mastered self-mastery, it's only because you have lived righteous, virtuous, daily. And you receive what you're supposed to for doing just that. Blessings. I'm not running around here raising the roof, praise the Lord, and like, no. I just treat people right, do what I'm supposed to do, handle my business, and show respect for those, and do what I got to do. I get blessed for that. That ain't special. That's just going through the daily routine of life. So it's a way of life for me. When you do that, you ain't got to worry about what you are, who they call you. No, just be respectful, all right? I'm spiritual. We're spiritual beings. Act like it. Well, yeah. I was scolded by God. What you mean? Yeah, let me get a quick lesson. I was running a little low situation, and I'm going to take care. Okay, I took matters in my own hand. I didn't believe in God that it was going to work out. So I just, that's bad thing. I got it his way. And when it all said and done, had I just waited, it would have worked itself out. He said that. Ye of little faith. So if you are connected with him, trust him. That's what my point with that is. And what's this? I was scolded for what? Showing lack of faith in him. He don't like that. Okay, he gets the faith. He's still going to take care, but I told you. Point taken, God. I got you. So I won't do that again. All right, but this little quick lesson, I won't make it personal, but yeah, he know. Quick true story. I went out on my own to do something that God usually does for me. Again, I didn't trust him. Again, I gotta let that be known. So just a little inside joke. But it's all about having trust and doing the right thing. If you do the right thing, you ain't got to worry about it. If you ain't, you got problems. So yeah, I don't have them problems. I knew, just like my best friend, my pastor said, we serve a right now God. And I called him up and I said, dude, you have no idea how right now, yeah, he got me. So yeah, when you are living right and you getting blessed in your life, you only can share that with somebody who's doing the same thing. If I'm blessed and you're not, you don't want to hear my blessing. But if I'm blessed and you're being blessed, we got good conversation. Don't hate, there we go. Don't hate the player or the person who becomes what? God conscious, be religious, be it Christ, Allah, or Buddha, don't make a difference. Don't hate on them for being what? If they're doing it right, they're receiving blessings and things seem to be going good for them. You're looking at it like, well, my grass ain't that green. I'm doing it, I ain't getting that. Haters, okay? Stop drinking the haterade and get on your own horse and handle your own business. Cain and Abel, okay? God knows who is who. But if what I do, you don't like, AKA hate on it, you will hate for what? You're going to hate the hell out of me. I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing. So either you're with it or you're against it. Don't make a difference to me. I'm going to do what it is I do, even if it's to you. Don't care. I do what I do to please God, okay, of my understanding. But dude, when you have a God that you understand for yourself, you can serve him. You can do whatever you need to do, devoted to him, worship him, praise him, and live for him when you have knowledge of him for yourself. That's all. And he's saying, I serve the God of my understanding. So you hate what I'm doing? Don't hate on me. Do what you. Brothers shouldn't hate on another brother. We are brothers, so I ain't disparaged about nobody who receiving blessings. I ain't hating on the guy who don't receive blessings. I just try to help him out. My man, you need to change your ways. Why? You ain't doing something right. Why? If you ain't being blessed, there's something you doing wrong. That's all. I'm just trying to help out. Again, I'm not a preacher. I ain't gonna tell you to go to church and change your life around. I said live and do the right thing and change your life around. Okay, that's your choice. Now, if what I'm doing is being blessed by God and you hating on it, don't stop nothing. See how that go? I can't stop your blessing. I can't block nothing that God ordained for you. If you let people gaslight you and soup you up, those are the same people that's going to break you down when what? You don't do what they want you to do. Moving on. God don't hold you accountable for that nonsense. Just serve him and you'll be fine. I'd rather you hate me and show me the hate, and I can deal with it, than to hate me and show or act like you're my friend. Those are the worst kind, okay? Those are Judas, okay? Don't claim to be my friend when you really don't like me. I wouldn't do that to you. If I don't like you, you're going to know I don't like you. Ain't no secret. I'm a grown man. I express my feelings, my opinions, simple as that. So I'm not beat for that, trying to act like somebody no, I don't do that, okay? So P-Funk, pure real, I'm keeping it real. I don't care. Last one, appreciate you tuning in. Hope you're getting the lesson. Some people offended. I ain't trying to offend them. I'm just trying to make a point. Now, you should, if that's your philosophy, you should hate on what? The fact that you're not what? God conscious. You're not woke. You're not being your best self. So that's what you need to work on. Okay? Understand that. Haters are what? The most ignorant of all human beings. Why? Because God loves, okay? God is love and harmony, okay? If you're doing something that's working for you, why would I not like or appreciate what you're doing? It don't affect me. And if you're doing something good, I'm doing something good, we good. Moving on. It was like that when I was doing bad. I bet we was doing what we was doing. Now, nobody doing much what I'm doing, so that ain't my problem. Yeah, humans are ignorant beings. Why? Not knowing themselves, okay, to be gods in the flesh. So they think they're human. They believe they're human. So that's just ignorant of them higher selves. Again, my job to enlighten you to yourself so you can be yourself, to know thyself. Let me wrap this thing up. God conscious. Let's give me something up before that one. Being an enlightened being, aka right thinker, is you putting in the work, you controlling every aspect of your character, starting with the ego and your emotions, and you will be just fine. Practice that and you get good at it, hence self-mastery. And we call it God conscious for the Christian people. And your reward, okay, would be women. God conscious people, okay, God conscious people will have removed that hate from their personality, that ego that don't like anything that's, you remove that from your character. That got to go. Got to let that go. And they learn to what? Become better and serve who? The higher self and even others who less fortunate. I'm only here to help. I'm not here to take. I'm a giver. Last one. To hate on anyone if you become conscious is what? To hate on yourself. From what? That's hate from your ignorant self. Okay? Your lower nature will hate on anything that don't fall into its concept. They'll subject to what it wants. So you got to put that behind you and use love and understanding and be a better person. That's God consciousness, doing what's right, not what you want or how you feel. God does the right thing. If you're a God follower, if you're God conscious, you woke, whatever you want to call it, you're a right thinker, you're going to do what? The right thing. That's what God wants you to do. And if you want to serve him, that's what you would do. If you want to serve you, be my guest. But you can bless you. Understand that the blessings come from doing the right thing according to him. That's the lesson. Hope you enjoyed it. Right thinkers, may y'all let it be 100 and me 100 miles a day. So I never know that right thinker like you passed away, blessed or otherwise.